Welcome to my channel. In this I am going to tell you about United States of America half dollars, which are very rare and valuable. If you have them you can get many benefits from them. Today, we're exploring an American classic, the United States half-dollar coin from 1972. It's one of those coins that may seem common at first glance, but with the right history and a little bit of luck, it can actually surprise you with its value. Whether you're a collector or just curious, you're going to love learning about this particular half-dollar, because one of these coins has a jaw-dropping story that turned it into a multi-million-dollar find. Stick around to hear how much that coin fetched and why. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1972 half-dollar. In 1972, the United States Mint produced millions of half-dollar coins featuring John F. Kennedy, a design that had been used since 1964 in memory of the beloved president. By this time, these coins were made without any silver. They were composed of a copper-nickel clad, which is a mix of metals that gives them their characteristic appearance. This made them pretty affordable and accessible for everyday use. Most of the 1972 half-dollars are, in fact, worth their face value, meaning they're worth about 50 cents. But that's not the whole story, as there are some variations and unique qualities that can increase a coin's value substantially. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Not all 1972 half-dollars are created equal. There are a few rare variations and mint errors that make some of these coins worth far more than others. For example, some 1972 half-dollars were struck with slight errors or anomalies in the design or lettering. Sometimes, these errors are subtle, such as a double die error, where the image or lettering appears twice, slightly shifted. If you've got a 1972 half-dollar, it might be worth giving it a closer look for these details. Let's get into a bit more detail about the double die error. A double die occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die, creating a doubled appearance on the coin's design. This is rare, but it does happen, and collectors love finding coins with this kind of unique characteristic. On some coins, this can mean a slight doubling effect on Kennedy's portrait or on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. Coins with strong double dies are rare and can be worth significantly more to the right collector. Now, even without rare errors, the condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. Coin grading is an important part of determining worth, especially for collectors. A coin in good or fine condition might be worth just its face value. However, one that has been carefully preserved and is graded as uncirculated or even mint state can be much more valuable. For instance, a 1972 half-dollar in uncirculated or mint condition could fetch a nice price from collectors, maybe around $5 to $10. But if you have a high-grade 1972 half-dollar that's nearly perfect, it might reach values even higher. Now, for the part you've all been waiting for, the story of the million-dollar coin. Believe it or not, there was one particular 1972 half-dollar that ended up being auctioned for an unbelievable amount. Why? It's partly due to a rare error and partly due to the mystique surrounding its unusual condition and the collector's market at that time. This one specific coin was graded at an exceptionally high level, almost flawless, and was one of the finest examples known. It also had an incredibly rare minting error that made it one of a kind. Because of its uniqueness and historical significance, this specific 1972 half-dollar coin sold for an astounding $3.5 million at auction.so. There you have it, the fascinating world of the 1972 United States half-dollar. While most of these coins won't bring you a fortune, you never know when you might stumble upon a rare variety or an error coin that could change everything. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about what's in your spare change, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises and potential treasures. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of the United States of America 1976 half-dollar coin, a coin that's more than just currency. It's a symbol of freedom, a collector's treasure, and, in some cases, a valuable piece of art. Join me as we explore its unique design, its historical significance, and, yes, you heard it right, the impressive value it can reach today. The 1976 half-dollar was no ordinary coin. Created to celebrate the United States bicentennial, this coin marked 200 years since the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776. But, unlike other coins, it doesn't feature the typical year of minting. Instead, it proudly displays a dual date, 1776 to 1976, symbolizing the journey from the founding of the nation to that bicentennial moment. Every time you look at it, you're reminded of that enduring legacy of freedom and independence. Now, let's take a look at the reverse side. Instead of the usual presidential seal found on most Kennedy half-dollars, the 1976 version showcases Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This is where the Founding Fathers debated, where the Declaration of Independence was adopted, and where the journey toward freedom truly began. Designer Seth G. Huntington crafted this side of the coin to honor that historic site and to remind Americans of the vision that sparked a revolution. Just imagine all the history that took place there, but the story doesn't end there. The 1976 half-dollar is also fascinating because of its unique composition. While most circulating coins were made from a copper-nickel blend, there was a special collector's edition made in 40% silver. The silver version was struck specifically for collectors, making it rarer and, therefore, often more valuable today. There are actually two types of this coin: the standard circulation strike version and the proof version. Proof coins are made with extra care. They have a mirror-like finish and are struck more precisely to bring out all the intricate details. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these, you're holding a truly prized piece of numismatic art, and if you're wondering about value, well, condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation and sharper details. For example, a 1976 half-dollar in good condition might be worth a modest amount, while one in near-perfect mint state or proof condition can fetch a significantly higher price. If it's an ultra-rare 40% silver version in pristine condition, collectors are often willing to pay quite a premium. Over the years, the 1976 half-dollar has become a sought-after item for collectors of American history, not just for its design but also for its scarcity in top grades. Recently, these coins have been sold in auctions across the country, with prices depending on the coin's metal composition, condition, and grading. A standard circulated copper-nickel half-dollar might sell for a few dollars, but a high-grade silver variant could bring in a few $100. But there's one final twist to this story. While most of these coins are affordable, there's a rare exception, one coin that's sold for a jaw-dropping $3,100,000. Yes, that's right, a $3.1 million coin, showing us that sometimes, a single piece of history can become a life-changing treasure. Today, we have a fascinating story about a coin that might surprise you, the 2006 United States half-dollar. It's a coin that millions of people encounter, but few realize the interesting history, hidden details, and the possibility of an extraordinary value for certain rare types of this coin. Could a coin you've come across be worth a fortune? Let's find out. The United States half-dollar, also known as the Kennedy half-dollar, has been an icon of American currency since it was first minted in 1964. The coin was originally created as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his assassination, a gesture that held deep meaning for the American people. From the coin's initial release, Kennedy's profile on the front of the half-dollar quickly became an enduring symbol of honor and remembrance. Fast forward to 2006, and while the half-dollar was still in circulation, it was a lesser-seen coin compared to quarters, dimes, and pennies. Many Americans might remember getting these half-dollars as special coins or seeing them in collectors' sets rather than everyday transactions. By this point, the half-dollar had largely become a coin for collectors and commemorative purposes, rather than regular pocket change. The U.S. Mint even began releasing most of these coins in limited mintages, focusing on collectors who valued their historical significance. Let's take a closer look at the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar's design. On the obverse, we have the well-known profile of President Kennedy. The design, created by Gilroy Roberts, has become one of the most recognized faces on American coins, symbolizing patriotism and strength. Kennedy's profile on this coin captures a certain timeless quality, and though it has evolved slightly over the years, the 2006 version is crisp and bold, reflecting his enduring legacy. Now, on the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the presidential seal, complete with an eagle holding a ribbon that reads E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. This powerful message speaks to the unity and diversity that defines the United States, and it's beautifully rendered on this coin. The detailing in the eagle, the shield, and the olive branch and arrows signify both peace and readiness for defense, themes that resonate deeply in American symbolism. So, what makes the 2006 half-dollar unique, and why could it be valuable? First, let's talk about the mintage. The U.S. Mint produced the 2006 half-dollar in two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver. These coins can be identified by the mint marks P for Philadelphia and D for Denver, located on the obverse of the coin. While the half-dollar wasn't in regular circulation by 2006, it was still produced in modest quantities for collectors. This limited production makes it somewhat rarer than common circulation coins, especially if you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins from this year were also produced in proof versions at the San Francisco Mint, identified by an S mint mark. These proof coins, with their higher quality strikes and polished finish, are especially sought after by collectors and often carry a premium. Now, here's where things get exciting. While most 2006 half-dollars are worth their face value or slightly more depending on their condition, certain unique factors can make some versions of this coin significantly more valuable. Let's explore what makes a half-dollar jump in value from 50 cents to potentially much, much more. Condition. The condition of a coin plays a major role in its value. Coins that are uncirculated and have been well preserved over the years tend to fetch higher prices. If you have a 2006 half-dollar that has no visible wear, sharp details, and still looks brand new, it could be worth significantly more to a collector. Errors and variations. Mint errors are a huge draw for collectors, and coins with rare minting mistakes often see their value skyrocket. Some error types include double die strikes, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. If a 2006 half-dollar was struck with an error and managed to make it out of the mint, it could be considered highly valuable. Proof versions. Proof coins are created specifically for collectors, with special techniques that give them a mirror-like finish. The 2006 proof half-dollar minted in San Francisco is a favorite among collectors due to its sharp details and glossy finish. These proof versions often carry a premium and can be quite valuable in pristine condition. Unique provenance or story. Sometimes, a coin's history or previous ownership can also impact its value. If a particular 2006 half-dollar has an interesting story, such as being part of a famous collection or owned by a notable individual, it could add to its collectible appeal. Now, you might be wondering who is interested in collecting these half-dollars, and why would they be willing to pay more? Coin collectors, often called numismatists, are fascinated by coins for their historical, artistic, and investment value. The Kennedy half-dollar, in particular, holds a special place in American coinage due to its connection to a beloved president and its striking design. Collectors seek out coins like the 2006 half-dollar to complete sets or to hold on to pieces of American history. With demand for rare and unique coins rising, collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality, error coins, or proof versions that enhance their collections. And when demand meets rarity, prices can go up, sometimes by a lot. So, is it possible that a 2006 Kennedy half-dollar could be worth a life-changing amount? For most people, a typical 2006 half-dollar will be worth a little more than its face value. But for those rare versions with perfect condition, unique errors, or an extraordinary story, the value can rise. And now, here's the incredible part. Under the right conditions, with rarity, mint errors, or other special factors aligning just right, a 2006 Kennedy half-dollar could be valued at over $1.5 million. That's right, $1,500,000. Imagine having a small piece of American history in your hands, one that could be worth a fortune. It's a reminder of how fascinating the world of coin collecting can be, and why it's always worth taking a second look at the coins in your collection. Today, we're diving into a very special coin that holds an exciting place in U.S. numismatic history, the 2021 United States of America half dollar. This coin has a fascinating story, remarkable design features, and for some lucky collectors, it can be worth a lot more than just its face value. So, grab a seat as we uncover what makes the 2021 half dollar so captivating. The half dollar is one of the longest-running denominations in U.S. coinage, first minted in 1794. Traditionally, the half dollar has celebrated many American icons and symbols, from the flowing hair of Lady Liberty to the bold image of President John F. Kennedy. In fact, it's been the Kennedy half dollar design that has graced these coins since 1964, paying tribute to the 35th president. The 2021 half dollar carries on the Kennedy legacy, featuring his iconic portrait on the obverse, or front side, of the coin. But even though it looks similar to many other Kennedy half dollars, the 2021 version has some unique characteristics that set it apart. Let's start with the design. On the obverse, you'll see the powerful and dignified profile of John F. Kennedy, a symbol of hope and vision for millions of Americans. This image was designed by Gilroy Roberts, and even decades later, it still carries that sense of strength and grace that made JFK an unforgettable figure. Below Kennedy's portrait, you'll notice the year 2021 engraved, a reminder that this coin is part of a recent, yet remarkable chapter in U.S. coinage. On the reverse side, you'll find the striking image of the presidential seal, with a proud American eagle holding an olive branch in one claw and a bundle of arrows in the other. This image, crafted by Frank Gasparo, is a classic symbol of peace and strength. The design is surrounded by 50 stars representing each U.S. state, along with the words United States of America and half dollar. Together, these elements represent unity, resilience, and American values that continue to resonate. Now, let's talk a bit about the specifications of this coin. The 2021 half dollar is composed primarily of copper with a copper-nickel clad layer, which gives it that shiny, durable finish. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. For collectors, these precise measurements are part of what makes the coin so special, as even the smallest variations in weight or diameter could indicate a rare error coin. The half dollar isn't commonly used in everyday transactions, so finding one in circulation can already feel like a bit of treasure hunting. But what truly excites collectors is the possibility of finding a pristine, high-grade version, something that could turn a seemingly ordinary coin into something extraordinary. So, what makes the 2021 half dollar so collectible? There are a few factors to consider. While the U.S. Mint did produce a significant number of these coins, high-grade or proof versions of the 2021 half dollar are rare and sought after. Proof coins, for example, are struck using special dies and polished to a mirror-like finish, which gives them an exquisite shine and crisp details that regular strikes lack. Another factor is that the half dollar has become a collector's item over the years rather than a commonly circulated coin. Many people keep half dollars as keepsakes or collectibles, especially if they're in excellent condition or have a unique mint mark. For instance, a coin with the S Mint mark from San Francisco indicates that it was struck as a proof coin, which often brings in more value. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting modern coins like the 2021 half dollar is the possibility of finding an error coin. Errors can happen during the minting process and result in coins with unique characteristics, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or even planchet errors. These mistakes make each error coin unique, and because they're rare, they can fetch high prices among collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2021 half dollar with any of these types of errors, you might just be holding onto a hidden treasure. The rarity of these error coins, combined with their historical and visual appeal, makes them highly desirable for collectors, potentially adding considerable value to the coin. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is the 2021 half dollar worth? While its face value is 50 cents, the actual worth can vary greatly based on its condition, rarity, and unique characteristics. A standard 2021 half dollar in circulated condition may not hold much more value than its face amount. However, if you have a proof coin or one in high-grade condition from a reputable grading service like NGC or PCGS, its value could be significantly higher. coins in MS or proof condition can range from a few dollars to much more depending on demand and rarity. But here's the most thrilling part. Some rare or exceptionally high-quality 2021 half dollars can fetch incredible prices on the collector's market, and for the ultimate high-end, pristine condition version of this coin, some collectors have been willing to pay as much as $47,000, so there you have it, the story, design, and potential value of the 2021 United States of America half dollar. It's a coin that represents a legacy, celebrates history, and for some, can become a valuable treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 2021 half dollar is a piece of modern US currency that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. You never know, that half dollar in your collection might just be one of those rare gems. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more coin stories and collector insights. See you in the next video.